Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we go through factorial using recursion, completely line by line. So here first what is factorial? Factorial n is equal product of all positive integers from 1 to n. So here is the example given. So factorial 5 is nothing but 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, so that is 120. And factorial 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 24. Factorial 3, that is 3 into 2 into 1 is equal to 6, and factorial 1 is 1, and factorial 0 is actually 1 by definition. Now here is the recursive pattern. So notice factorial n is actually n into n minus 1 factorial. So factorial 5 is 5 into factorial 4. Factorial 4 is 4 into factorial 3. So here is the that core idea. Each factorial is defined in terms of previous factorial. Means factorial 5 depends on factorial 4, which depends on factorial 3, and so on. The chain stop at factorial 1 is equal to 1. This is the base case. Okay. Now here is the one example. So factorial using recursion. Now if you go to the line number 1, so that is the commented line. Okay, so that will not execute as it is first that hash is there. So this is the heading, that factorial using recursion. Now line number 2 remind us the mathematical formula before writing the code. Now here line number 3, the line number 3 is the definition, the depth actually start the function definition, then factorial is the function name, and n is the parameter, the number whose factorial we want, and finally colon is there. Colon marks the end of the function header. Now here 4 to 7, so that is actually called docstring. So triple quoted string explaining what the function does. So the formula factorial n is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial as documentation. Then line number 8 here, so again this is commented line. So base case stop recursion when n is 0 and or 1. So here that line number 9 is the code inside the function. So if n is equal to 0 or n is equal to 1, so first it is checks if n is 0 or 1. For both 0 factorial 0 and factorial 1 equal 1, that handle together with or. This is where recursion actually stop. Okay, and here this line number 10 is return 1. So return 1 for both base cases. So inline comment to confirm both cases, right? Here this is the comment, right? And then next is here that line number 13, that is the else. So that runs n is not 0 or 1, meaning n is 2 or more, right? So that else will run. And finally this is line number 14, return n into factorial n minus 1. Okay, so this is the key recursive line. So factorial n minus 1, that function call itself with a smaller input n minus 1. So that result is multiplied by, and here is the inline comment explain exactly what is actually happening. And here this is calling the function. So print factorial 5. So this is calling the factorial this function factorial 5 factorial 4 3. It is like that. If you run, you will get that. So I am using Python tutor to explain that factorial using recursion. So this is the function. So first it will go to the next here, print factorial calculator. So that will print first, and then that call the function print factorial 5. Okay, when it will call, so now it will go is n is equal to 5. Okay, now it will come here if n is equal to 0 or is no. So then it will go to the else part. Okay, so here return n into factorial n minus 1, right? So that will come. So here that this line it will call again that factorial. Okay, so this is called again now factorial 4. Okay, so again it will come here, then it will call the factorial 3. Now here again it will call factorial 2. Okay, then again it will for factorial 2 it will again here it will come, so that will call factorial 2. Okay, then factorial n. Now it will come here, so n is equal to 0 and n equal to 1, so that will return 1. Okay, so return value 1 means here return 1 into, now it will go in that upper direction, so 1 into 2. So that is return value is 2. Okay, next return value 2. Next and second, this bubble up. So 2 into 3, that is 6, return value 6. Again 2 in that 6 into 4, that is 24, and the 24 into 5, that is 120. So return value 120. So that will come after means it will print that factorial 5 is equal to 1 2. So that way that recursion actually works. I hope you understood the recursion. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and also put your thumbs up. Thank you.